Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Snapshot video. Another one. That's right. We are in 1.9 and we have some exciting changes and updates to the last Snapshot video, where we showed off the new attack speeds, cooldowns, and damage indications. Now, there have been some changes since the last update, and they are big ones. Namely, check it out. All the different weapons now have different attack speeds. That's right. There are now different options for you to use weapons with. You've got the hoe that has different attack speeds, pickaxe, shovel, axe. The axe is now the most powerful weapon with 11 attack damage, even though the sword only has 7. But not to worry, it's all been fairly balanced, and there's probably going to be more changes in the future, so I would not worry too much about it. There's going to be tweaks, okay? It's just the snapshot, baby, but all the same, it is worth diving into and checking out. So I'm going to be covering the different weapons, the different attack speeds, and a couple case examples where we're going to take on some zombies and use some extra secondary abilities as well. So I hope you enjoyed the snapshot video. If you want to see more snapshot videos as they come out, because they've been coming out pretty frequently, then you gotta let me know by dropping a like on the video. Of course, be subscribed for future Minecraft snapshot videos. And without further ado, let's jump into each of these weapons. We got the hoe, the pickaxe, the shovel, the axe, and of course the trusty old sword, the one you know and love, and some shields here just to look, you know, pretty cool. All right, whatever. All the same, these are going to be organized in terms of cooldown and then reverse them for damage value. The sword would fit right in between the pickaxe and the shovel here. So on the left here, we have the fastest weapon with attack speed of 4, the hoe, and then the slowest over here is the axe with 0.85. Now, attack damage, on the other hand, we're going this direction. Again, the sword right in between these two. The axe is now the OP weapon, baby. We got 11 attack damage compared to the sword's measly 7. And yes, that is correct. Even the shovel is stronger than the sword. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm going to explain to you in just a second why it's not too big a deal. There is some balancing, and again, none of these figures are final. This is the snapshot. Things are bound to change. Do not freak out, okay? No tears, okay? It's not a big deal. We're going to show you step at a time what each one involves. So let's grab all these things right here, bada boom, bada bing, and honestly, the sword, we're going to put the sword right here. So as you can see, we've got 4 attack damage, followed by 1.5, followed by 1.45, and then 1, and then 0.85. So fastest to slowest, most damage to least damage. That's all you gotta remember. Now you can see here, look in this area. This is where you're looking. Again, this is the cooldown area. You need to wait for that sword to completely fill up before you can deal full damage with your weapon. If you missed the last snapshot video, which was like 2 days ago, you might want to check that one out first. More detail about it there. All the same though, the diamond hoe is about the same as your punching speed, except it now does 2 attack damage, which is 1 heart of damage, whereas before, hoes didn't actually give any damage bonus at all. So it has improved, and it is currently the fastest weapon. It has a DPS value, which we're going to be covering in just a second, with a fancy little graph that shows you all the information you're going to need. But next up is the pickaxe. You'll notice, again, we got the hoe here. Check out the cooldown thing right down there. You can see it goes pretty fast. Now, that is an attack speed of 4. This is an attack speed of 1.5. You can see there's a pretty noticeable difference between these. You see? Boom. Lot slower. That's the attack speed of 1.5. However, it's got attack damage of 5. So it is 2.5 times stronger than the hoe. Now, we have here the sword, which is next. This baby's got an attack speed of 1.45. So it is just slightly slower than the pickaxe. But you got the 2 extra attack damage on there. Again, hoe. Pickaxe, right? Pickaxe. Sword. You can barely tell that it's slower than the pickaxe. Pickaxe is probably going to be the most useless for doing damage, but it's a pickaxe. What do you want? And then you got the shovel here, which is an attack speed of 1, which is even slower than the sword, but does just a smidgen more damage than the sword as well. And then you got, boom, the axe coming in dirty with an 11 attack damage, but arguably the slowest weapon as well. Oh, it's nasty, man. Now again, step at a time. Hoe, fast. Pickaxe, sword, standard. Shovel, slower. Axe, kicking some tail. We're going to save the world. It says it right there, man. So, all that being said, here is a graph overlay of all the different damage per second. Now, damage per second is what is going to make the fact that the axe is so much slower and stronger than the sword, and the fact that the shovel is stronger than the sword, all makes sense. Now, because of cooldown rates, technically the damage per second, aka the maximum damage you can deal per second with your weapons, is going to be more along the lines of what you can see here on this graph. So you can see on the top 10 list here, the number one weapon is still going to be the diamond sword with a DPS of 10.15. You can deal 10.15 hearts of damage, well, rather just damage per second, as opposed to the diamond axe, which is 9.35. So the sword still does outclass the axe by just a little bit. However, there's a cool effect that the axe has. We're going to show you in just a second. You can see right after is the iron sword. You got the iron axe. Diamond hoe is now the 5th strongest weapon. And what's sweet about the diamond hoe is it does not take durability when you are attacking mobs. Why? We're going to bust out the... Even when damaging... Oh, okay. Well, ignore what I said. It looks like it does still take damage. It's just... Shut up, okay? Whatever. You die now, pig. So, it does take damage. Now, the thing is, in addition, with the weapons, these will all take double durability damage if used in combat as opposed to the sword. So, these weapons will also break faster than the sword. So, something to keep in mind. Although, suddenly, you may find it useful to be bringing an axe for your finishing blows, and then, you know, whittle them down with the sword. Or maybe bring a hoe with you to just delve into some quick, just some quick attacks. Okay, so now you got some options, but you ain't gonna be bringing no pickaxe. Okay, you don't want to bring a pickaxe. That's for mining. We're gonna keep that to mining. All the same, though, this is also an attribute that you can change with command blocks, which means this is going to open up a plethora of customizable weapons for custom maps. Maybe you just have a nice little plugin on your server, this and that. You're gonna be able to do some crazy stuff, and who knows what the rest of Snapshot's gonna bring. You might have more enchantments. You might have a lot of stuff. So, now that we've covered the basis of the different attack weapons and speeds that have changed in the latest snapshot, we can now kind of give you a case example here. We're going to bust out this guy right here. So we'll get out the axe here, and I'm going to show you another thing that's been added to the snapshot, which is basically a heart. Oh, we got to change the difficulty. Oops. A heart particle effect that has been added to mobs that basically gives you an indication of about how much hearts of damage you dealt to your zombie. So you can see we got a pretty nasty amount of hearts being dealt to all these zombies. You'll notice if I don't wait for the cooldown, the hearts don't appear because the damage was not there. You can see, though, you can kind of tell, it's almost like a damage indicator. You can see how much damage you did. You'll notice on the mobs that were almost dead, look, see, it doesn't do as many hearts there. But boom, on a fresh guy, you can see all the hearts coming in hot, just like that. Now, one thing that you need to understand is there's the three, well, now there's three. There was originally only two kind of special attacks. One is the knockback when you're sprinting and attack a mob. You can see, boom, you sprint to attack a mob, kind of knocks him back a little bit extra, right? You feel what I mean? However, you can no longer combine it with crits, which you got by jumping. Remember, you could jump and cause a nice critical effect, get some extra damage going on in there. Okay, well, that is not going to be combinable anymore. You can't sprint and knock back, and you can't crit at the same exact time. However, there has been a third one that was added in the latest snapshot as well. And it's a bit of a parry move. It's more of a defensive move than anything. It's going to be useful when you get mobbed by a bunch of different mobs. So I'm going to just get my health. Actually, I tell you what, we got some apples over here, and we'll put on our, oh, I saw me over there. Okay. So put this on quickly. Ah! Okay, so this is actually a bit of a cool knockback effect that is only going to be available with swords. Let's just kill this guy first. I'm sorry, man. You were knocked. But did you see it? Look, when you're not moving or when you're sneaking, you'll have a little bit of a sword swiping particle. It's supposed to like replicate a sword swipe where, you know, you got some mobs coming at you. You swing it in front of you. Now, so we got a bunch of mobs here. They all take us out. Now, you're getting mobbed here. They're all about to whoop on you, and you use your parry attack, and it causes all the mobs in front of you to get knocked back slightly pushing them all away. Allows you some chance to catch a breather. Maybe you want to run a little bit, and I don't know. It's pretty useful. So you can see, boom, all get knocked back. However, you only are dealing damage to the mob you hit. So it's the other mobs get knocked back. They're not receiving damage. They're just getting knocked back so that you have a little bit more recovery time so that the mobs aren't getting all up in your ground. And then you go for the final blow with the axe. Boom! Doing that heavy damage. You can still crit with the weapons. You can only use this little parry effect pushing them away with your sword, however. And, of course, you can knock back with anything, including your fist. Now, that is something that's going to be super useful because now that you've got the cooldowns you got to wait for, you can't just willy-nilly, because you ain't going to be doing no damage if you do that. You see, oh, wow, that guy's got a jump. See, we ain't doing hardly any damage. You don't see any of the heart particle effects. But as long as you're standing still or sneaking, you'll be able to have this parry effect. Uh-oh. Oh, they whooping me right now. All right. We're getting away. I gotta bust out the axe, take these guys out step at a time. One shot. Now, the other really cool thing about the axe is that it can now one-hit a bunch of mobs due to its insane... Oh, hey, man. Well, I can't use you now because you already been damaged. Come on, just handled. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. It can one-hit mobs with critical, but it can one-hit a lot of the passive mobs just willy-nilly. So you can see here we got a nice cow. Hey, cow. Boom. One hit. Handled. Where's that silverfish? Silverfish hanging out? Where he is. Okay. Oh, did he just... He just dug into the ground. I didn't even know they could do that, to be honest. Take him out. Now, with the spiders, you can almost kill them with one. You can two-shot them real quick. You don't even have to wait, honestly, for the cooldown with the axe. As long as you get that first initial charge, boom, and they can just go in deep real fast right afterwards. Take them out pretty fast. However, if you instead want to get some one-hit action going on, you can literally one-hit crit spiders. One hit to take them out. Now, this isn't even enchanted with anything. Imagine throwing some sharpness or some smite on here. You're going to seriously be chopping up the opposition. Again, all these can be combined with criticals to do some serious damage. But the axe is super useful in that you can now one-hit a good amount of mobs. All right, and now we're back, and I've got a new friend with me, Sparks of Accidental Games, Game Mode 4 fame.
Hello.
This guy is insane. He's a genius. He's doing some cool stuff with the new command blocks as well. His channel's in the description if you want to check it out, by the way. So he's going to be helping me show off the shields, as well as a couple new cooldowns that have been added in the latest snapshot as well. So pick your poison. I'm going to let you choose what color shield you want, man.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I'm going to go with the nice flashy sort of modern black, I think.
Okay, good, because I want a red, because I got the cape, you know? It just makes sense. You gotta get the cape action going on. See, he's got the weird iron... Yeah, I'm sorry. I got the OG cape. I'm just saying. So, grab a sword off here as well, which I'm gonna take that one. And then...
Is this one no good?
Nah, that one's junk. That one's been damaged. We gotta get the good, fresh stuff, you know.
All right.
I was showing him some of the changes in the snapshot before we started recording again. So, one thing I wanted to show you with the snapshot is actually grab this axe as well so we can show what happens with the shield. So what I want you to do, Mr. Sparks, is have a full charged axe and then sprint at me. And everyone watching, I want you to look at my shield slot down here. Currently, I'm blocking. So go ahead and charge at me with your axe.
You ready?
Yes, I am ready. Come at me, bro. Let's see it.
Yeah,
Come on. Now, you can see here, I got a little bit of a white little cooldown area going on. I can't block with my shield. Well, go ahead and do it again. Can't block with the shield while that is happening. That is an attack that is unique to the axe only. Watch. Try it with your sword. Try it with the sword. Charge at me. Yeah, I'm ready. Now, see, you'll get, instead, nothing happens. You can continue to use your sword and shield willy-nilly, but the axe will actually disable your shield. So that is one of the perks of the axe as well. And one other thing that has been added, a cooldown, that didn't make any sense when I said it out loud, are ender pearls. You'll see, I'll give you some as well. If you were to shoot an ender pearl off here, you now notice that there is also a little white border that appears over the ender pearls. You cannot use any ender pearls until that has been cooled down. That's going to make it really hard to get above bedrock to build pig farms and stuff. So there's some changes that are going to change the way we do. Whoa, where'd you just go? Oh boy, it's going to be one of those. How'd you end up in a cave? All right, so everything's fine now, although you are missing your chest plate. You need a replacement, buddy?
I'm good.
He's dressing down for me. All right, so go ahead and get decked out in your full armor gear. And we're just going to have a little bit of a tussle real quick. Now, knowing what you now know about weapons, again, the axe is the strongest, but it's a lot slower. Sword's pretty up there. And the hoe is for good quick jabs. We're going to have a little bit of a brawl. So you can go ahead and count us down, Sparks, and we're going to see who's going to be the winner of this fight.
All right, you ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I got to bust out the axe. Yeah, now you can't use it, man. I'm just saying. Come on. Oh, I'm not even doing any damage right now. The diamond's too strong. Oh, he's going for the jabs. I don't know about that.
Am I doing anything?
Not too much.
I'm going for the old spam clicking trick.
I don't think I got my shield. I got my shield going strong right now. Oh, you see the heart particles too? You can now actually see particles when you attack. Watch, attack me. I'm gonna take off quickly. What? Hit me?
Mm-hmm.
Hit me! Hit me! You see the hearts? That's actually how much hearts of damage you did to me.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't actually see any, so I'm guessing...
Maybe your particles need to be on, man.
The hoe is too weak, that's the problem.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about it. Now, we can even use the parry, I think, on each other. Let me see. Although, I don't know how well that would work, because I don't have people nearby showing off all the same. Let's get some friends in here. This could be a big mistake, actually. Alright, we're now on a team, alright? It's better that way. Uh-oh, this could be real bad. I don't know about this, Sparks. Uh-oh. Oh, no!
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna help you.
One guy and his
come on
kid.
over. You come over here. We got some friends now. Now we go see what's gonna happen. Okay, bust out the apples. Really, they still don't want any part of me, huh? All right. Well, how about this? We gonna just leave that on for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Sparks, this could be real bad. I don't know about you, but I just left my repeating command block on. So.
Oh my! What?
This could be real bad.
Ender pearls! I have none!
We threw them, man. No ender pearling allowed. Alright, guys. I think you kind of get the point here. Combat changes coming to Minecraft. Gonna be changing up how you play, how you PvP. It is honestly insanity. We got the axe that can disable shields. We got the sword with the parry attack to help you block any mobs coming through. We got different attack speeds, different attack damage, attributes so that you can change it with command blocks to do some insane stuff. And all the same, Sparks is running like a maniac. Look at what we've done. That's terrible. Big thank you to Sparks for helping me out for this very quick snapshot video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for leaving a like on the video. Thanks for subscribing for future Minecraft videos. And we will see you later, friends. Goodbye.
Ciao.